Okay, so this is question number 9, Foundations of Math 10. This is section 6.5. And there's two parts to it. I've copied A here. It says for each line write an equation in slope point form, or as we say, point slope form. That's what I usually say. Okay, so we can calculate two things here. Given this point and given this point right here, we can calculate the slope. So the slope is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. And so what is this second point? This is an x-intercept, which is 1, 0. Everybody see that? So I can go 0 minus 4. Subtract the y values. Then I can go 1 minus negative 2. And that comes out to negative 4. 1 plus 2 is 3. Negative 4 over 3. So let's just double check to see if that works. Count rise, down 1, 2, 3, 4, down 4, that's good. And run of 1, 2, 3, that's good too. Everyone see that? That's part 1. Point, you can take either point, this one or this one. And I know they're different, and so the equations will look a little different, but they will still describe the same line. Okay, that's important to note. They will still describe the same line. So I'm going to choose, I'll choose this one, 1, 0. That's pretty easy because it's got a 0 in it, so that's going to be good. So y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. So this is the point slope form of a line. I am now going to put my points in. So the x value 1 goes right here. It becomes a 1. And the y value 0 goes right here. And my slope goes right here, negative 4 over 3. So y minus 0 equals negative 4 over 3 times x minus 1. If you left it like this, that's fine. If you wrote it like this, that's fine as well. That's supposed to be a y right there. Okay. Okay, so if you didn't write the minus 0, that's totally fine too. Okay. Any questions? So that's A. Now B says, write each equation in slope-intercept form. So this isn't going to be too hard here for this one, for sure. So B, I'm going to multiply this slope in. So it's going to be negative 4 over 3x plus 4 over 3. And that's it. We're done. Y equals m, right here, x plus b. There's b. Okay. Now the last part of it says, what are the x and y intercepts? Okay. So you may or maybe you didn't remember this, I'm not sure. But for the x-intercept, okay, what you do is you let the y value equal 0 and then solve for x. Okay? So that's how we do the x-intercept. So if y is 0, we have this. And maybe the fractions messed you up, I'm not really sure. But so let's bring this whole thing over to the other side, make it positive. Okay, so now solving for x here, right? Okay, so if you look at this here, you've got fractions all over the place. Two ways you could look at this. You could do the long way, which is, okay, I'm going to get rid of this 3 over here by multiplying everything by 3. Then I'm going to get rid of this 4 times x by dividing everything by 4. Or, there's a bit of a shortcut here. Look at this. It's the exact same number here, right? So if you divide by 4 over 3, it looks a little bit hard, but it's not. They cancel out here. And that's 1x. And 4 over 3 divided by itself is 1. So our x-intercept is 1, 0, which actually matches up with our diagram up here, doesn't it? Okay, 1, 0. The y-intercept now, okay, the y-intercept, it's just the opposite. You let x equal 0 and solve for y. Okay, you guys following? Am I going too fast? Following? Hopefully you've been through this once and you kind of have most of this figured out. But anyways, we take the same equation and we just let x equal 0. So we have y equals negative 4 over 3 times 0 plus 4 over 3. Whenever you have a number times 0, that whole thing is 0, right? That goes to 0. So now we have y really just equals 4 over 3. So the y-intercept is the coordinate 0, 4 over 3. That's 0 and 1 1/3. So let's see if that matches up with our diagram. 1 1/3, 1 1/3. Oh wow, that looks like it could be exactly it right there. See that? 1 1/3. Okay, so that's number 9 on 6.5, determining the equation for the slope point form and for converting that to slope y-intercept form and identifying each of the intercepts. There's the x-intercept and here's the y-intercept.